Hey guys, okay, here we are for the video for 3-13. When do you use arc length or sector area? And in case you're wondering, that is, in fact, a zombie carrying a windshield wiper. What have we come to? Alright, let's take a look at a couple things we've talked about. So, in my last video, we talked about arc length and sector area and how it works. I gave you guys a bunch of notes on this. If you are curious about what those are, you want to go check out 3-12. All right, the video for 3-12, which is arc length and sector area. I talked about major arc and minor arc. Arc length, okay, we're looking for a length, and an area where we're looking for an area. Also defined pi for you guys. A lot of stuff there that you might want to check out if you're lost on this video. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to look at two examples of word problems that involve arc length and sector area and what they look like, and generally speaking, what to look for. So let's take a look at this first one. This is your standard standard word problem. And what we do is we have a lawn sprinkler here. It sprays water in a circular pattern with a radius of 25 feet. The sprinkler is set to rotate in a 300-degree arc. How many square feet will it water? Well, for starters, let's think about what a water sprinkler is. A water sprinkler does not just water the edge of whatever it's spraying. It covers an area. That's the way water sprinklers are designed. I know they're not that super popular down here in Georgia. You don't see them, at least I don't see them all that often on lawns. So let's take a look at what information they gave us. They told us that this is square feet. So that's my first indication that this is sector area. They told me theta, and they told me the radius. So all I have to do from here is just plug this in to the formula of sector area. And the formula for sector area is sector area equals pi r squared times theta over 360. The radius is 25, so I'm going to have pi times 25 squared over 300 equals 360. Now, usually I'm all about solving this stuff by hand, but in this case, if you have one of these calculators, you can work it right out. I'm going to say use the fraction button. Fraction button. Pi times 25 squared times 300 over 360. And I get 3,125 pi over 6. So if somebody asks you what's your square footage of your lawn sprinkler, you can tell them it's 3,125 feet over 6 pi, and see how they feel about that. Or what you can do is you could convert it to a decimal if it lets you. It did it in this case. So I can go 3,125 times pi, divide by 6, and it will tell me it's about 1,600 feet, which you don't have to do. For my purposes, I'm okay with that answer. All right, next. So there he is. Okay, our zombie carrying a windshield wiper. And let's see why this is happening. Mr. Sizemore needs to replace a windshield wiper, but the auto parts store can't locate the size. It turns out a zombie apocalypse happened, so he can't go to any other store. This is a real life situation here. The windshield wiper travels 3.5 feet at an angle of 120 degrees. How long is the windshield? So the fact that the windshield wiper travels a distance is my indication that this is arc length. The windshield wiper, if we think about how one works, right, it's the radius of a circle. If you're next time you're in your car and it's raining, look outside, look at how the windshield wipers work, and you'll see that it's more like a radius. So what we're going to do is we're going to work this out as an arc length question. So I'm going to say arc length equals 2 pi r times theta over 360. They gave us the arc length because that's what the windshield wiper travels. So there's 3.5 equals, and what we want to find is the radius. So this is going to be r. Let's say 2 pi r times 120 over 360. Right off the bat, what I can do to solve this is I can multiply those two together. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say this is 240 pi r. So I did 120 times 2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by 360, both sides. $360 times 3.5, and that's $12.60. $240 pi r. Now I'm going to divide by 12. Whoops, so $12.60, and now I'm going to divide by 240. Divide by 240. Okay, so I'm dividing by 240. Dividing by 240. I'm doing this a little backwards, guys. Sorry about that. And now I get 5.25 equals pi r. Now I'm going to divide by pi. As I stated in my other video, you want to do that in 2 steps because there are a lot of calculator issues with that. And I get 1.67 equals r. For the record, windshield wipers are measured in inches. I'm going to multiply that by 2. And he needs a 20-inch windshield wiper. Okay, hopefully he could find it in that auto parts store because it's the only one out there because we're in a zombie apocalypse. So anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful.